the brush. That's great.
Hello guys, welcome to today's Captain's Vlog. It's 10:49 hours on March 3rd, 2015. It's a beautiful day outside. It's quite lovely. As spring approaches.
For that, you need to go stand outside.
You guys should see this. It's absolutely beautiful. This is the majesty of spring in Michigan. Look at that. Well, it's not snowing anymore. It's like sleety micro hail, just fucking rage. So it's a beautiful day out there today. We're loving it. So what's up?
I'm taking care of shit.
You're Batman. It's what you do.
Yep.
What you got going on?
Prepping this for our great experiment.
Oh, this is the tabletop stuff?
Yes, and Steve and I are getting ready to do our prototype soon.
Okay, cool. I'm excited about that.
We're 3D printing it first.
Okay. So, back at the lab. We spent the day yesterday at Geek House 6 working on the basement. Lots of vacuuming, getting that pretty. And Josh is giving a tour around here somewhere. Ed's doing something. What are you doing, Ed?
I am looking for spring clamps.
For what?
Just that wire so I can pull the screen.
Where's that head?
Asked me to get the SR room on the springs. That's all.
Oh, cool. All right. I have no idea where the spring clamps? The little orange pinchy ones? Yeah, check the clamp part. We'll be back. Doorway dolly is like a $5,000 thing.
Yeah.
Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to... Are you rolling? Okay. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Boden. Welcome to the Geek Group. It's 1400 hours and time for viewer mail today. What do we have? We have a box for you, Mr. Bellatini, sir. Sharp objects.
It is from Boston. Boston in Seattle, Washington.
I'm just going to go with they moved Boston to Seattle. Which everybody in Boston right now would be pretty happy with.
Hi, Stephen and team. My husband and I thoroughly enjoy your series. We rewatch your videos numerous times to let all the information you give sink in, and then we have fun trying to point out the inaccuracies of the dinosaur toys we come across. We were excited to see the recent video. I said shortly before you posted it that I would be interested to hear you talk more about feathers, and you mentioned that you would talk about that if you got an Archaeopteryx toy. My husband found this Archaeopteryx and Velociraptor that come from a line that claimed to be more scientifically accurate. I bit their paint though. I think they look pretty cool, especially compared to what you normally get, but we would love to hear your take on how well they did, as well as feathers in general. I hope you enjoy the toys. We look forward to a lot more videos. I totally forgot to put an annotation and a thing in the video description saying please don't send me any more Archaeopteryx, but okay, we got an Archaeopteryx. I'll bet it's exactly the same as the other one. It is not exactly the same as the other one. Huh.
Not for nothing, but in the world of video production, don't ever think about getting into books on tape.
Just whatever. I would totally listen to Harry Potter on tape.
It's probably not.
Get through Ulysses on one side of
yeah.
yeah.
Hey, it was the best of times, it was the worst of times. Fuck.
Wow.
What the shit is that?
That's not a bad Velociraptor. It's got a crest, which we now know is outdated, but like in general, I've seen very, very much worse Velociraptors.
It's a freaking looking.
Safari Limited, they made my Therizinosaurus.
It's the whole trimaran design that freaks me out.
I don't know what that means.
You don't know what a trimaran is?
Is it like a catamaran?
Kind of, except it has 3.
Okay.
From the bottom. It's weird looking.
Yes, dinosaurs were weird looking.
I'm sure. It's like they're.
That's why he makes the big money.
Thank you to the Bastons.
It's like they're a species
Bostons.
we're not used to seeing.
See, now I got it in my head, but they're going to send us a video of both of them singing and doing the Disney things, and it's going to be pronounced Baston.
Mm.
Hey Jerry, you know what Disney is? It's the trap for people that the mouse built.
God, that's old.
I just came across it today. Well, this has your name on it, but everything has your name on it.
It says member donations.
You are the famous face of the internet. Oh!
It means it's a wish list item.
It's a wish list item.
Oil catch fan.
Oh, hey! Hey! Adapters. Quarter inch TS to RCA. From William Fleet! I know it's not much, but some cheap stuff to contrast the more expensive stuff. Keep building awesome, from William Fleet. Thank you, sir. Here, you need that. These go to AV. Somebody gets the job of shucking all of these. Which really should be your job. If anybody's going to be shucking, it's you. Hey guys, we got candy. See, now I've got your attention. Tesla coil in a bottle. That's for you. It's drugs! From our very good friends at Quinn's Vape Supply, who are actual sponsors of the Captain's Blog. If you are into e-liquid, e-cigs at all, check out Quinn's Vape Supply. You can find them at quinsvape.com, which is spelled exactly the way you think it is. Ooh, strawberry lemonade. Moose, there's an e-juice just for you. Quinn is awesome, as his lovely wife. Ooh, I don't know what to... Wow. Oh. We have new bottles with orange tops.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Safety child.
Oh.
They are, but oh god, they're better.
Yeah.
And there's a video that might mention this. For years, the standard e-cig bottle was like just drop, drop, so you squeeze it to get anything out. But they were press fit top, so you squeeze too hard and the top shoots off, which is bad if it's up, it's really bad if it's down and in your face if you're like going.
Is this the iPhone video?
Yeah, that was the I think it's called A Bad Day video. But yeah, these bottles, the top comes off easy. It doesn't like lock on and get all jank, and you can just squeeze them. Like if you're filling like, I don't know, something like the EVOD, it just and you're good. Like seconds instead of like 2 minutes of trying to balance squeezing it to get it done versus don't squeeze it too much because it explodes. And so yes, quinsvape.com and their awesome bottles. What do we go here? Orange Cap 30 mils bing, are from a new vendor and are what we're going to use from now on. Black Cap 15 mils are from previous vendor which we had issues with, sample quality and supply chain. Lemonade samples are a work in progress. Ooh, we're beta testing. Jerry, we're beta testing.
What?
Lemonade. Lemonade. There's some samples in here we'll check out. And also candy for everybody else. If you smoke analog cigarettes, it's an expensive habit. It doesn't even get you high. Also, you smell like goat ass. So, if you have any questions about wanting to get into the world of e-cigs, let me know. Because analogs suck. As you guys have seen from a lot of the recent, like I've been posting archive videos because a lot of people have been asking me to post early blogs that were like deleted when we left Keizu and all that, so I've been posting some old stuff, and it really weirds me out to watch these, and I'm sitting there like the basement story video I just posted, I'm sitting there with a cigarette, with like a real cigarette, and it just weirds me out.
How many people thought you started smoking again?
I don't think anybody, but...
A couple people in IRC were freaked out, and they're
we're
like, really?
Oh my God, he went back to analogs. No, I don't think there's any danger of that happening, ever. So, yeah, I think that's it for Vape.
And started gelling your hair very badly again.
And went to wearing pants that don't fit, and...
aged backwards like 2 years.
His forehead
Two?
is small.
I don't know.
2? Oh my God! Look at the videos of like day 1 here. I was 10 years younger 5 years
The
ago.
worst thing is he just said you age like milk.
Fuck you.
He said it, not me.
I don't know what, but like I've noticed that like you go back just like 4 years in videos, just the beginnings of this, and I'm 10 years younger. Just, oh my God. I'm starting to age like fucking Paul McCartney, okay? It's just, I'm just gonna melt.
In 5 years, you won't look like fuck.
Yeah.
That was mean.
You guys have fun. That's viewer mail for the day. Thank you everybody who helped out, and check out quinsvape.com. I'm Chris Boden. We'll be back after this. This smells nice. That's not a thing people say about this. Usually this smells like hell's dumpster.
You couldn't actually tell that there was a water track down here. That's
No?
how full of sludge it was.
So you did it like for reals.
For reals.
It's quite lovely.
I don't know, about 8 solo cups because I had a solo cup and I just scraped it. And I cleaned the gasket real nice. And the bottom filter underneath for the vacuum.
That's awful pretty. Cool. It's a thrilling day. Thrilling day. I've been trying to go particularly easy on everybody today because the past 2 days have been hell. So I'm just trying to like just chill day. I'm doing office shit. I know, you're thrilled. A lot of what goes on around here is really boring, and people don't really seem to realize that a lot of what we do, like this is our job. Like you're hard at work doing job things. What are you doing?
Deburring holes.
Yeah?
It is. I actually am breaking shit, but
You're breaking edges. So that's
no, I'm breaking stone cones.
ooh.
Those are disposable anyway.
These are better stone. So the machining on the coil winder trolley is done.
Yeah?
I just need bolts.
Are the rails in yet?
Are the rails in here? No.
Okay. Can we do
Like I
that?
said,
Oh.
I just need bolts.
Well, what kind of bolts do you need? Do you know?
Yep.
You know exactly what you need?
He has an order all set up. He just needs some pieces to put in to make it.
Is this a Bolt Depot thing? Okay.
That's all fine.
Hey Matt, you're gonna get an order for are they nice bolts? Like, tell me about these bolts.
They're these bolts.
They're exactly these bolts?
No, not exactly. Those
Not
bolts
exactly,
shorter.
but
Shorter? Okay. But they're quarter 20 socket head cap screws?
Yep.
Alright. How long do they need to be?
5/8 of an inch.
Are you sure?
do you want him to send you his part? And just, you can talk
No, if he knows exactly what he wants, all he has to do is say it.
and I'll send it.
Like, if you know how many, what size, it's a quarter 20 socket head cap screw. Are they 5/8 of an inch, or is that, like, have we tested these with the rail and in position?
5/8 in the.
Because we should test this before we talk to Matt about it.
I am aware of this.
Okay. But if you mention it in the blog, it would not at all surprise me if, like, I don't know, 200 of them just magically appeared. So you do you did the drilling and the tapping and the end piece and all that? That's gonna be sexy.
Just spoil board for you.
Huh? Okay. That's how it started out?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. So now we got to send these off to the polisher.
AKA Minkus.
We don't have 858s in stock? All right.
Do we
That's
have,
gonna be cool.
well, maybe we've got one just a little longer so we can see if it's too long.
Well, it goes
Like 3/4?
Half, 3/4, 1/8.
Okay, well, half, then we can test if they're too short.
You got any half?
Yeah.
Grab a couple. Because the rail's on it, isn't it? The rail's on the frame. So we just take a couple of these out. Aluminum, right?
Yeah.
Why the hell are you doing that with a stone? We got a deburring tool. It's a little jiggy, you know,
It gets
with
caught
the
up
yellow
in the
handle.
aluminum.
Oh, okay.
It's like you get halfway around the hole and it's like, fuck.
You gotta muscle through it. You gotta get ripped like me. I can teach you. I can help you with this. So grab some 3/4.
I grabbed a couple of both.
Okay.
So,
So now we can bolt this together, assemble this.
yeah, we need
We can put this on the rails. We can actually make it start looking like something.
3/8 by 24, 1.5 long for those.
We probably have that.
No,
Not enough.
No?
we don't have any.
Oh, we don't have any.
No, 24. 24 is a
Fine thread?
Fine thread cap screw.
You're making me sad.
Your page for Jerry there.
Huh? Oh. Go ahead, what?
Someone here for destructive innovation.
Everybody who does destructive innovation is out at the school meeting. Send him down to the MDH. Bring him down to the CNC shop.
All right.
Did we have a destructive innovation switch? Not that I know of. It wasn't on my calendar for the day.
Advice number 1: schedule your meetings.
They are. I don't schedule them.
No, the person for destructive innovation.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 90% of our problem is people not understanding how to schedule things. And it's relatively clear on the website you need to schedule things. No one likes to read. Reading is hard.
All right. I'll be back. I gotta go get yelled at. I am so excited about this. You don't know. I am tingly. You guys will get to see all this come together tomorrow. All these pieces, big, giant, chunky bits of awesomeness. It's gonna be so cool. Ah, God.
I need that ball screw to come in.
I'm making machines. Yeah, I gotta call them tomorrow. I'll do that. Because now we're ready for that. And you're gonna get to see this doing cool things. That's gonna get done tomorrow. We got so much. That's how I know that guy. I know how this ends. We got so much going on, and today's just one of those like in-between days.
It would probably be good to post this out to the car because this is so gross.
That is impressively gross.
Do you remember back when we were painting the office and somebody spilled paint on the carpet?
Yeah.
We cleaned paint out of this.
Ooh, and nobody's cleaned this thing out since then?
Apparently not.
That's bad.
It's not self-cleaning, just FYI.
Oh.
I've never used this thing. I barely knew it existed in this
Hey,
building.
I need you to make a color choice.
I have to make a color choice? Okay.
That is
There's a particular paint.
Pewter. Okay, I like pewter.
we want to pick a different color top,
Off of this?
but those are our choices.
Okay.
We could go with pewter and it could be the same, or it could be something different.
I would do the top in light ash.
You like light ash?
I like light ash. Of the colors there, I like light ash. Right, I like light ash. That's my entire, because there isn't a lot really to choose from.
Well,
But it's a Rust-Oleum product.
and it works. Oh wow.
And this isn't donated by them. We actually bought this as an experiment.
This, yes, but feel that it feels like
Yeah, I was checking it out earlier. It's neat. It's very weird.
what?
It's not what you expect.
You expect it to feel painted?
Yeah, you expect it to feel like paint. It doesn't feel like paint. It feels like Formica.
So I'll get light ash and we'll do the rest of it.
Okay. I have no interest in content in the blog. I might fix a helicopter or something just to get some cool blog content because they want to watch me do something cool. What are you doing?
Checking on progress of that vacuum.
Okay.
Just about ready.
Cool.
Hey,
Ow.
did you decide where you want to hang Einstein?
I was going to put Einstein up here.
Okay, I'd like to do that tomorrow.
All right, we can do that. Either up here or up there in that corner would be good.
Like above the tubes?
Off to the left of the tubes.
Okay.
I don't know. Hi there guys, time is 20:30 hours and we're here on my dining room table where some of you remember this poor helicopter having been abused before. So we ran it up, we gave it a little maiden test flight after giving it the full micro heli overhaul, and I crashed it because it was woefully underpowered, and you can see I bent the feathering shaft. There's a little bar that goes down. It's what this pivots on. Okay, there's a little shaft in there called the feathering shaft, and well, we pooched it pretty bad. So we're gonna fix this. This is gonna be a thing, and I'm going to try and adjust the camera where you guys can see reasonably well, and I can still see through the screen. One of the weird things about doing videos like this is I'm doing this like remote because I don't actually look at my hands, I'm looking at the screen, so it's just kind of weird. Now this is pretty easy to do. You just grab a number 0 Phillips. We'll take the blades off. I need way better lighting for this. So there's our blade retention screw. We'll keep that. Take the other blade off. So we're going to have to replace the feathering shaft, and that is really, really easy if you have the right tool. And you do. You have the right tool because if you're doing this, you have a Nano CPX. And if you have a Nano CPX, in the box when you first got it was a pouch with all the manuals and that in it, and in that pouch was probably another little pouch with some extra spare parts, like spare set of blades and stuff like that, and one of the things in the pouch was probably those. And if the Nano CPX is your first helicopter, you're probably wondering what the hell are those for. Well, I'm going to show you. You take this and you take this, and in the end is a little tiny nut driver. So you put this in here like that, and that is how you grab the end of the feathering shaft. You just stick it all the way in there, spin it around, and one side's going to turn. Something somewhere is going to give. I think we got it? Yeah, if it'll pull apart that far. Alright, now, where's my nut? Oh, there's the nut, okay. And now we just got to get that apart. Oh, we're going to take that apart. Okay, so now there's... I try to lay the pieces out in the order they come off. That'll pull right on through, and it's going to decide to bring some crap with it. So pull that off. And then we got to push the bent shaft out of the thing. Which means we got to get the bent shaft through the thing. This might be time to grab a Leatherman. Let me see if I can get out of here. Oh, you're gonna make it suck, aren't you? Okay. Yep, it's Leatherman time. Hang on. Happen to have my Leatherman Skeletool CX right here. Thank you, Harvey. Alright. Let's see if we can straighten that at all. Does not want to play nice. And I can't get that bend through the bearing. Well, it can't be that hard to bend it back if you can get a good grip on it. My concern is pooching the bearing. Let's straighten it. It's good enough. Okay. You just got to straighten it out a little bit and you can get off. Okay, so there is our old feathering shaft, and it is very, very bent. Okay, so thankfully, right here, I have the BLH 3313 spindle set for the Nano CPX, and it's a little tiny bag of stuff. So we'll open that up. And inside that bag is a bag. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay. And we get a bunch of little itty bitty parts. And the only one we really care about, because all the other ones are fine, is this one. I'm going to leave all the other ones in the bag. So that is what a feathering shaft should look like. So now I'm going to stick this back into here. And it'll go through its little bearing and everything just fine. And we'll make sure it's not chewed up or anything. Yep, that's good. Okay, cool. So now we put this on. Which goes that way. At least I think it does. Now we put the little rubbery bit on. That. And we gotta put on the thing. Now there will be the rubbery bit on this side, which stayed in there, and then the rubbery bit here, which is in my hand and the thing. So we just run that right through. We know we're going through the right. Oh shit. Okay, so we gotta grab this thing to push it in there. Be careful not to jam it under your fingernail, because wow does that suck. And look for the micro heli logo so we know which side is up, because we made that mistake last time. And we put this one on here. That'll, oh wait, you can see it, can't you? You can see that part right there, like oh my god, you're missing the part. Okay, put that on the ring towards the middle, I think. Seems right. Micro heli logo in the right spot. That's cool. And now we pick up our little nut with this. Okay, I gotta set all this down and not let it fall apart. Pick up my little nut. Get it in the hole. Nuts in the hole. Line it up in there. And just ever so gently thread it together. A little bit of pressure. Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, for fuck's sake. It wiggled around on me when I wasn't looking. Loosen that, slide that around, now it's on the right way. They gotta end up on the right side of each other, or it won't work. Okay, so those are where you want them. I'm just gonna leave that in there because those are gonna need to flex a little bit. You gotta loosen it just a touch. That one moves fine. That one's a little stiff. It's a little chewy. That doesn't feel right. It feels chewy. This one feels fine, but this one feels chewy. I think... well, there's nothing in there to replace but the 2 O-rings, so I'm just going to live with it. And maybe that'll just wear in and be okay. I don't know. I'm going to loosen it a little bit. See if that helps. Give it half a turn there. Oh yeah, that feels great. Okay, it was just too tight. But there's no lateral play. Nothing wiggles, so we're okay. Alright, and now we gotta hook the things back on. So we take this right here, boop, and we take this one right here. Ah, come here. Boop, there. So, now our head unit's all back together, and that's happy. I kind of want to see what a DFC one looks like on here. Direct flybar control, or whatever, direct flybarless control, I don't know. They're kind of cool. It's just a funny looking head. They sit a lot lower. I don't know the point of putting a DFC head on like a Nano, which doesn't come with a flybar anyway. But they exist. And they look kind of cool. They sit a lot lower. So we'll put this on. We'll grab the other one, put that on. Somebody's texting me. They'll wait. We're doing serious business with helicopters here. Okay, now we set our blade tension, and on a micro heli you want to tighten it down, and this is true of any ultra micro helicopters. You tighten it down until it'll hold the blade on its own, then you loosen until the blade just falls. Boop, like that. The blade should go totally limp. That's the proper blade tension on a micro helicopter. It's different with bigger ones, but with the micros you want it to just barely hang limp, because the blades have to lead and lag, and it has to be able to adjust that in flight. If you want to really screw up the flight on a ultra micro helicopter, over tighten the blades, does wonders. Now I'm going to take these and put them back in the super secret parts dish that sits on my table, which is totally not made from a yo-yo. Makes a great little parts dish there. Alright, so it's 20:43 hours, and there's our bent feathering shaft, which goes in the box of shame. I have a cardboard box with every broken helicopter and airplane part that I have been able to find since the beginning. So when we flew this, our upgraded micro heli blade Nano CPX, it was woefully underpowered, and we crashed it in moments. So I got this. This is the BLH 3325 brushless upgrade for the Nano CPX. And it comes, this package here is very thick because hidden inside is the instruction manual. Instructions. We can't use the instructions, that's like cheating. Can't do that. I'm going to take a quick glance at them here and see if there's anything that isn't common sense. Okay, take canopy off, unplug the motor, take the motor out, put the new motor in, plug the motor in, stick it to the board, daisy chain to power, and I don't know what that is. It's a secret ending that we don't get to see. Okay. 8, put a battery in it. Oh, well, shit. Okay, we can do that. There you go. Okay, I'm going to set these aside, but I don't think we're going to need them. Alright, and that goes to the trash. So, I love this fiberglass canopy. It's my first fiberglass canopy. I've never had one before. I really like it. Okay, so we got to take the motor out. That's going to be a bitch, because the motor is buried deep in there. But I think I can get the motor out without having to unplug all the servos, so that makes me happy. Or without having to remove all the servos. We're going to have to unplug a couple, but we can do that. Because we're rugged, damn it. We're hardcore. So we'll just pop this right out. Get in here. Boop! Come on! There you go, okay. And we know that the servos go in left, center, back, or left, center, right, like they match their positions into the board as their positions into the helicopter. So it's pretty easy to deal with. Pop that out. Come on, yo. There you go. Cool. Alright, now the motor. Oh, I gooped it. Remember? Remember when I gooped the motor to put that in? So the bottom one is the tail rotor, the top one is the main motor. But a little delicate surgery here, and we can just cut that right out. All that goop. I like goop. Goop is good. If you had any idea how many things I have that fly, powered by goop. Goop has saved my ass more times. And judging by the previous goop, I don't know, this might have been unplugged, might not. Goop looks very intact. Because that's your stock goop there. And we'll just clean some of this out and just grab some big pieces and chunk that right out of there. That's your quality goop. I'm not kidding. It's goop. Totally not the same thing on there. This is the original stock goop. This is your OEM goop. There's a term you'll hear a lot. OEM means original equipment manufacturer, or the way it came from the factory. There we go. So we've got all that off. Their goop, my goop, multi-generational goop. And now we pulled this out. And that's our main motor feed. Okay. That wasn't too hard, and I think I can pull that motor right out the top. All I gotta do is get under it. Oh, that's gonna suck. Okay. Oh, ain't this a bitch. Okay, where are our motor screws? Do I really gotta take all that crap off the bottom to do this? I think I do. Alright. Well, let's start with this. We'll just take... Will you come out with that loose enough like that? Oh yeah, totally. Okay, cool. So there, we'll get that out of the way. Hang on, that one's supposed to come off. Oh man! This broke in the crash. It was like, that should just loosen the back, and now I broke the front thing in the crash. That plastic part. And that's an intricate plastic part. I'm gluing that. Alright, we can fix that. That's just a different kind of goo! We can do it. Alright, so there's 2 screws that hold the motor in. There's this screw right here. Trying to take out right there. Grab that itty bitty screw. There we go. Or at least kick it out of play. And then there's this screw up here under the gear. We're going to have to take gear out. Pop the gear off like that. Then we can get to that screw pretty easy. Pull that gear out, or screw, whatever the hell it is. There we go. That screw's a different size. Okay, well the little screw goes on the left side of the aircraft. Okay. So I should be able to just lift the motor right out. I can line it up through the hole. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They lied to me. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, the good news is, it's even easier to get the motor in and out. The bad news is, I just took the motor mount out. So I gotta put the motor mount back in. The motor actually mounts into a ring. So we're gonna put that back. Should be easier if I could see the hole. Just gotta tweak it a little bit into alignment. There we go. That should be okay. Oh, magnetic field from the motor is messing with me. Okay, I'm gonna set that down. I'm gonna push this on. We're in, okay. Okay. Now we reach in through the side here behind this servo. Oh, this doesn't suck at all. Alright, that servo's coming out. No, it isn't. I'm going to try and do it without taking the servo out. I'm going to have to go down to a really tiny screwdriver. I'm going to go to a 00 screwdriver. Ah, we got it. Alright, there's our motor. So we got the old one out. Now the old motor, you will note, has 2 wires. See that? 2 wires. Simple DC brush type motor. This is a bit of sticky tape and a new motor and a lot of extra bullshit. This is an ESC, an electronic speed control, and it takes... So my thing ran out, and I don't even know how much you lost, but we got the old motor out just moments ago. I hope you got to see that. And here's what we're putting in. Here's a new motor. Now the motors are exactly the same size with the exact same gear on the end and all that jazz. The new motor's a little longer, but same diameter. That's important. And the difference is 2 wires, brush type motor. 3 wires, brushless motor. Brushless motor requires its own ESC, which is basically a power supply, and that gets fed from the battery daisy chain cable. And then to control this ESC, it needs an input signal. That's what this does. So that's our new input source. So the hardest part really is going to be getting this damn thing in the hole, but I think we can do that. I even think it'll fit. And you gotta think that anybody who's hardcore enough to upgrade their helicopter to all the whiz-bang whip-shit stuff is probably going to do this as a matter of course standard upgrade. I also think when they do it, they probably put the motor in the other direction, so I'm going to go that way too. Because this came folded over like that, and I just naturally assumed. But that was wrong. I made an ass out of me and umption, so we're going to fold it over like this and see if it doesn't like that a little better. Let's just stick that right down in there. Oh, come on. You know you like it. There you go. Okay. Oh, it's beautiful. Slips in there like it was made for it. And this can still reach, so we're cool there. I'm going to twist that around a little bit. Yeah, that looks great. Make sure we're seated all the way. I'll take our itty bitty screwdriver and stick it in there. Get it on that screw. Right there. It's not like this screw holds in the main motor for the helicopter or anything. It's not important. Okay, so that screws in. Now this is going to be fun because we got to put this back on and then make the adjustment because everything has to line off of this gear. So we don't have quite enough engagement. So we're going to push that down. Okay, so that's pretty much where we want to be. Put my other screwdriver back. Loosen this screw a lot. There, now it'll move right around. Slide that out of the way. Push that in place. We can turn nice and easy. We slide the motor down. We're very well engaged. And we tighten this screw. Now we take that off and then we tighten this screw. And you have to do this in this order of operations, because you need to have both those screws tight, and you need to have that on a thing to make sure you do it right. So now we're fully on, we're fully engaged. It feels so weird. Brushless. Okay, so we got all that sorted out. Now we got to do the electronical bits. I'm gonna get this damn thing out of my way because it's kind of annoying me. Well, this has the green dot on it, so that tells me the polarity. Green goes to the outside. It'd be cool if I could see what the hell I'm doing. go in there. Oh, shit. There we go. That's in. Okay, cool. Whew. And now I have to plug in, that's middle, this is left. No, that's right, but okay. Grab the tumbler. Put it in your mouth. Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Yeah, force it. That's always a good idea. Okay. There you go. Boop! That one's in. Okay, there's one down. Now we gotta get this one under there, around there, and just tease it gently right into the hole. Okay, and then seat at home. Okay, so that's all hooked up. Now all we got left is our main power feed, which is knucklehead, and we just basically just glue this on here with their double-sided sticky tape. Okay, that's the first side to go. So we'll take that, put it right on there. It's already cut pretty much to the right size. Smush it down real good. Now we got to peel off this one. Somewhere somebody knows a super elite trick for peeling off double-sided sticky tape, and they can comment with that because I've never figured one out. Alright, and we just fold this right over, stick it on the front. That's really all there is to it. Alright, now we have to fix the landing gear, but that's just a little dab of goop. Put that tool away, put this tool away. That's trash, that's trash. And take a hit off my e-cig. Alright, I am now thoroughly nicotinated. Landing gear. And we're gonna need some glue from over here. Yeah, I'm gonna need one of those. Not sure which. Which one do we want? We want Instacure medium gap filling glue. That works great. Okay. So this will register just fine. That means it'll line up good. Because the back shaft is keyed and we can see right where that's headed. So really I should be able to just glue this just fine. So I'm going to put a little drop of glue right there. Is my glue in the bottle flowing? No. So I have my glue come out of the bottle tool. Okay, now we can squeeze air out of the bottle, which tells us we can probably squeeze glue out of the bottle. Yep, I can see it moving down the thing now. So we just put a little tiny bit of glue. This is cyanoacrylate glue. which is my favorite stuff for models. It's foam safe, which doesn't do squat for this particular application, but if you're going to have glue for working around model aircraft, foam safe is definitely one of the glues you're going to want, because you're going to use a lot of glue, especially if you fly anywhere near as badly as I do. Okay, so we'll screw that together, and then we just wait for the glue to dry, and tomorrow, yeah right. Alright, so let's fire this up and test it and see what happens. So, we've got our original battery feed here, and then we've got our new battery feed, and we can see white wire, black wire, so we know which way it goes. Really all we have to do is plug this in to match. White wire's on top, so we know that's the way it goes. Okay, so that's locked together there. And now when we power this up, we'll have to have a radio on it. So let me grab the radio. I'll be right back. Alright, I got a radio. Hi there. Here's our radio, DX9 Black Edition, and I don't have the Nano in here. Wrong radio. Don't do that. That's not polite. Well, how about this radio? I bet this radio works. DX6i. My first radio. Okay. Hey, Nano. Okay, well, you're happy. So, we can test this out. I'll set this over here. So we've got a good radio signal, which means we just need a battery. And do I have a test battery on the bench? No, I don't. Let me grab a battery. Got a battery in my pocket. Alright. Now this Blade Nano CPX should do something very, very different from a stock Blade Nano CPX. It should sing on boot. Sing for daddy. Oh, look at that. Okay, so it wants to bind. So we'll disconnect it. It sings now, that's kind of cool. So we'll go into bind mode on our radio. Okay, and we're into bind mode on our radio. And we're getting a bind. Are we bound? We're bound! Forward is forward, back is back. Okay, throttle hold is off. Now let's turn throttle hold back on. And we'll set that over there, and while we're at it, we'll fix that, which ain't supposed to be like that. There. I can't leave around that because my glue's still wet, so I got to be really delicate. I'm pretty sure I'm putting that in backwards anyway. Hey, what are you freaking out about? Why did I just lose all my mojo? You're on. I can hear AS3X going nuts. But you're not responding to the radio. Huh. Alright, well, screw you. Here. Okay. Oh, I got it back now. Alright. Ooh, shit. Here, let's grab this from below for safety. We'll just let that run in a bit. And it just stopped. You can tell me why it just stopped. Well, I think we know our problem. When we maidened this, the radio just crapped out. Remember? We just lost control randomly. Like that. Now it's back. That's gone. I think this thing's got a screwy board in it. Kind of has to be, because I've replaced every other single part of the whole goddamn helicopter. But we fixed it. It's good. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. But it's cool. It's neat to see it work. And it is now a fully, completely, 100% maxed out, upgraded Nano CPX. But it's still a piece of shit because the board is pooched. But I've got 4 Nanos, and I could take a board off a different one and put it on here. And that wouldn't be a big deal. That's 2 screws and a few plugs. 5 plugs on the board. So let's put this back together. For now, it can sit on the shelf and look pretty. Because the project for me was just doing the upgrade. I just wanted to see if I could. And now that I know I can do it on the Nano, which is the hardest because it's the tiniest, I know I can do it on the 130, which I want to take up to a 5-rotor system from parts from Raycon. And I know I can do it on the MCP XBL, which is my main helicopter. So that's pretty cool. There you have it. It's all upgraded with the brushless system and all that jazz, and I just think my board sucks, which is what I think caused the crash that led us to this video in the first place. Was helicopter just crapped out in midair. So yeah. Alright, I want to thank everybody for hanging out today. That's the video. It's today's Captain's Blog. And as always, I'll see you next time.